everyone, this is Miss Rosie. Welcome to my channel. But before I go on, let me say a big thank you to everyone who subscribed. Thank you, you've taken us to 100 subscribers. Thank you for sharing, thank you for liking, thank you for all the great comments and the words of encouragement. And again I say thank you. Video we're going to be making Johnny cake. Some people call them bakes, some people call them fry bake, some people call them puff puff or floats, same thing. So let's go to the ingredients. 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 2 cups of warm water, and 2 pounds of all-purpose flour. And let me note that as for the sugar, you don't want to add too much sugar into this, because if you do, what you're going to end up with is premature coloring. You'll have raw dough on the inside but really brown, crispy on the outside, and you don't want that. You'll be very disappointed. And I highly recommend using all-purpose flour. My favorite to work with is gold medal flour. I don't recommend using self-rising flour or baking soda at all. What you're going to end up with is something that is more like a McDonald's kind of biscuit. So if you want authentic Johnny cake, it's best to use all-purpose flour. So I wash my hands, and I'm going to use my hands to break the butter and to mix this together. You can also use a spoon, but I'm going to use my hand today. So that way I know everything is properly blended, especially the butter is crushed. Okay, here we go. I'm going to gradually add the warm water to this. Nice soft mixture, not hard. This is good. I can take a little pinch of water again. Here we go. Sprinkle some of that extra flour on my hand to get the excess dough off of my hand. There you go. Now if I were to roll this up and fry it right now, it wouldn't be good. It would taste good, but it wouldn't look good. It'd be all bumpy, and it would like absorb a whole lot of oil, and you don't want that. That's not the result you're looking for. So this I'm gonna cover for a little while, and I'll be back in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, and this is what our dough looks like. It's soft and it's ready to be used. See, it's a whole different texture now. It has an elasticity to it. So I'm just going to fold it in a little bit. I'm not kneading it so much, just folding it in. and I'm going to let it rest for another 20-25 minutes, at which point I will cut and shape the dough and prepare to fry. So now I'm going to cut the dough into smaller pieces and form them into balls. You can make them as big or as small as you want them. So there you have it. The dough is formed, and I'm going to cover it for about 20 minutes while my oil heats up. And I recommend using vegetable oil for the Johnny cakes because you get a better result. So now the dough has rested for 20 minutes, and I'm going to open them up for frying. As you notice, I sprinkle some flour over them. You can use a rolling pin to open your dough. I prefer using my fingers. So the dough is ready, and now I'm going to check the readiness of my oil, which I do by dropping a small piece of dough in the oil to see if it's hot enough. So as you can see, that little piece of dough just float right up. That means that oil is about ready. So I like deep frying my Johnny cakes, so be careful when you're adding the dough to the oil not to splash and burn yourself. Also, shortly after I add them in, I like fluffing them. I do that by pressing the spoon over it and bobbing it in the oil and splashing oil over it once it starts puffing up. That also helps it to puff up faster. Once they puff up, I turn them over in a timely manner, because if I don't, it's gonna split open, and that's when oil gets inside it. And I'll never use a fork and poke any kind of holes in my Johnny cake. I never do that you get oil in there. That's not something that I like. So voila, here you have everything nice and golden and right about ready to take out of the oil. I'll place them on a paper towel. Carefully take them out, don't burn yourself. So I let the excess oil drain out into the frying pan before I transfer it to the paper towel. So here you have it, soft, fluffy, and delicious Johnny cakes that you can enjoy with anything you like. I hope you try the recipe. If you do, let me know how you like it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments and your recipe suggestions below. Also, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more videos. And I'll see you next time in the kitchen with Rosie, where the secret ingredient is always love.